This is Jessica Foley, guest interviewer here, and we're going to talk to Rachael Flanagan of the Townsville Fire. How are you, Rachael?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Excellent. The first question I want to ask, we've got a big season coming up. How do you rate your chances with Townsville this year?
Yeah, pretty good. We've got about 7 of the girls back from last year, so a good solid core for the group to work around from what we did last year. And without Rolly for those first few weeks will be a bit difficult, but I think we want to build on what we did last year, so we're looking forward to a good year.
So do you know the prognosis on Rahani Cox? Is she due back before Christmas?
Yeah, she had the surgery a couple of weeks ago now, and she's on crutches still at the moment, but we're fingers crossed she'll be back by hopefully mid-November, if not early December.
I'm sure you're working hard. What has the pre-season been like for Townsville this year?
Yeah, pretty good. We've done a heap of work in the gym and on rowers especially, so we're feeling pretty fit. Most of the girls played AVA as well, so I think we're going to be looking pretty good going into game 1.
Excellent. Now, you're originally from Adelaide. Who was your junior association, and what has your story been, along the path to becoming a WNBL point guard?
My junior association is the Forestville Eagles in Adelaide. I have played there since under 10s, moved up to 12s, 14s, 16s, 18s, and then played AVA with the senior team there for a few years before being invited out to actually train with the Adelaide Fit Lightning when Jan was coach. Since then I had a few years there, and then I moved to Townsville when I got the opportunity to take another step forward. Played with Townsville for a couple of years before had a little 1-year stint down in Dandenong, and back up in Townsville the last couple of years. So that's my story.
And are you sure you don't want to come back and play for the Adelaide Lightning anytime soon? I mean, we'd love to have you.
Not so much this season. I'm signed with Townsville, but who knows? In the near future, maybe. Mum and Dad might be able to coax me back as well.
All right, let me know what I can do on that one.
I'll let you know.
So, what are your thoughts for the season? Who do you think are the teams to beat? And what are some of the big recruiting coups that you've heard in the off-season?
Teams to beat. You're going to have your Canberra up there like they are every year. They've done some good recruiting. Had a couple of losses with some players, but they've recruited to fill their spots pretty well. You've got to have Bulleen up there again. They finished second last year, but they've actually recruited very well with Lizzie Cambridge and a couple of others. Also, your Sydney, with a signing like Susie Vakovic, you can't go past them, especially with Nat quarterback and their solid team they had last year. I think they're going to be another team to beat. But you can always look out for the Townsville, and your Adelaide's going to be up there as well. So it's going to be tough to make the top 5 this year, I think.
And how do you see the WNBL as a league? Do you think it's developing over the last few years? You've been in the league for quite some time now.
Yeah, definitely. With the extra 2 teams that have come in the last couple of years with Logan and Bendigo, I think it's just a sign that the league is going from strength to strength to have 10 teams in the league now. And everyone's really recruited well this year to get players back, like Susie Vakovic's from overseas is a real coup, and someone like Christy Harrow as well hopefully playing for Bendigo. So I think the league's going from strength to strength. It's 30th year now, so hopefully we can have another good season with the 10 teams we've got.
I think it will be a good season. I want a quick question here. We want to get to know Townsville a little bit better here. Who is the biggest clown on the Townsville team beside yourself?
Besides myself, you'd have to put someone like Anika Davis, Nika. For those of you who haven't realised, Nika got married, so Anika Davis for sure is number 1.
Number 1 clown.
Yeah.
But what about your number 1 dog? Who's the biggest bookworm?
The biggest bookworm? Well, last year would have had to have been Jenny Krause, but she's not with us this year, so that spot's open for anyone who wants to fill it. So I'll let you know halfway through the season how that one's coming along.
Okay, and have you got any inside scoop as to Mr. Peter Buckley? Is there anything that all of us other girls in the league should know about Peter Buckley?
What do you Peter Buckley?
Peter Buckle. Yes, that's what I said.
Peter Buckle. He's a little man, someone that I am taller than, and I'm very proud of that point, but nothing really. He's a great coach. I was really, really happy with how I progressed last year, and hopefully he can help me again this year with the progression of my game and improvement. But nothing anyone needs to be worried about, just the team this time of the year.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
No worries.
Alright, see you later.